Hey guys, this is Blue. So I got a request to go over my final mastery setup now that I'm at level 60. As you probably know, I have done a few videos on masteries, so I'm not going to go over them again in detail, but we can take a look at my setup if you're curious. And so I am very heavily offensive. As I've said before, offensive masteries are generally much more helpful than defensive. I just have 1 point in health on the defensive side. It's fine, gives your bots a little bit of extra base health. But offensively, I have Sequencer, Courage, and the crit masteries all maxed out. They're kind of a no-brainer, all very useful. I have a point in Sniper. And then I have Assassin maxed out. I'm a big fan of this one. Really good for those long and challenging fights because you get that great attack boost whenever the opponents are at low health. I did decide to rank up Unfazed over time, even though I didn't at first, because it is really useful against evade lanes and bots, and I partially ranked it up because we don't have any reliable anti-evade bots in the game right now, given that Arcee and Chromia don't work properly against evade mods. So it is really good if you're willing to rank it up, but that is important to do because it's not reliable at low rank. And then Glass Cannon's awesome as well. Super useful, very worthwhile to sacrifice a little bit of health for extra attack. And then I have Star Seeker at rank 4. I would take this to rank 5 if we had more long and challenging content, and I may still do so if we were to get, some LOC type missions. But even at rank 3 or 4, it's fantastic as long as you're a pretty good player. You get all that extra attack if you're able to string together those long combos in those longer, more challenging fights. And then finally, I have Deep Wounds at rank 3. I actually just took it from rank 2 to 3. Really useful if you use at least a few bleed bots consistently, as I do. And I also plan to use Necro when he comes back. It's a lot of fun, and it gives your bots those longer bleeds. And so that's my setup, guys. And I'm basically done at this point. I don't really plan to make any changes to my setup unless there are some major changes to the game. And so you don't need to copy somebody else's setup. You should use the masteries that work well for you. But if seeing my setup is helpful to you, then I'm glad. And so I'll leave it there for now, guys. I hope all of you are well, and we'll speak soon. Take care.